Hello, happy Friday, good afternoon if you're watching this live. It's just after 3 o'clock here in England, and this is my kitchen, which is a really random place, or a very different place to be broadcasting to you from, normally in the studio. But I have got a exciting workshop weekend happening this weekend, and I'm just doing a bit of prep and thought I would share with you what I'm putting together, because it's pretty much my go-to meal for throughout a workshop weekend, because it's yummy and it's super healthy and really easy to put together. I'm obviously at home at the moment, so I've got the luxury of having all of my bits and pieces around me, but obviously if you are travelling to go to a workshop, it's pretty easy to get most of these ingredients from the local supermarket. If you are staying in like an Airbnb or an apartment or with a friend, or even if you are staying in a hotel, you can still get hold of these bits and pieces. I'll talk about quinoa and beans in a minute, but you can get stuff ready cooked as well, so it's quite easy to put together. If I'm going away, I will always take one of these guys with me, or two perhaps, just an old takeaway container, which is great to put together your salad in, and particularly if you're travelling and you're not sure what facilities you'll have where you'll be staying. Take along one with you. And I've also got this little guy which I use for my salad dressing, and this is going to come with me this weekend even though I'm at home, so I can dress my salad as I go. And that's just an old little mini jam jar that I had to hand, so good little things to take away with you. So before we continue, I just want to say, if you're watching, please do give me a little thumbs up or give me a little heart if you're enjoying what's going on. I'll keep an eye on the phone and see if you have any questions as we go along. Please feel free to ask them. And also, if you are watching on catch up, do ask questions as well and tag me, and I will give you an answer as soon as I can. So I've got like Graham and I've got Joe. Oh my goodness, Joe, I'm going to be seeing you very, very soon. You're going to see this salad in action tomorrow. Let's start. Obviously we've got some salad leaves, which is the base for my salad. I've got them in a nice big bowl, so I'm going to mix everything together. And what I've got here is probably enough for 4 servings, so that's going to be for 2 of us. I've got Philippa, lovely Philippa, staying with me this weekend, so I'm sorting her out with some salad for her lunches. And it's always a good idea, and I've got a lot of stuff going on here, to try and eat as many different colours as you can, just to try and get as many vitamins and minerals in your body, just a whole different variety. So when you're going for salad, try and get a mixture of leaves for the same reason. As with all of the things I'm going to talk about today, they have such a variety of different health benefits, but I'm just going to pick 1 or 2 of them out just to give you some ideas. And for your greens, one of the really important things that they have is magnesium. Now, magnesium is really important for your body to be able to produce energy. And when we're dancing or weekend and socialising and possibly performing as well, our body is going to be needing to produce a lot of energy. It's also really important for producing, for DNA repair. Now, if we don't have that magnesium for the DNA repair, then our body is going to prioritise the energy production, particularly when we're going to be expending lots of energy, like on a dance weekend. But unfortunately, if we haven't got the DNA repair in place, that can leave us open to cancer and nasties like that. So get your magnesium from your greens. And I have a comment from Joe. Can I read it? I'm almost there and she's hungry. Oh, well, don't worry, Joe. When you get to Brighton, you are right in the centre of town, I think, where you're staying, and you'll have loads of awesome food around, lots of really nice healthy things to eat, as well as delicious things too. So enjoy your first night in Brighton. So that's your base, your greens. If you can get some spinach in there, that's got so many excellent benefits, also really high in calcium, which is good for your bones. A lot of things here have got a lot of calcium in. We need calcium to for our bones to be able to continue to rebuild themselves and to avoid osteoporosis in later life. Now, this is my base of, well, my energy really is quinoa. And I've cooked this one myself, so I bought the dried quinoa grain and stuck it in a saucepan for about 15 minutes with some boiling water. Super simple. If you are traveling and don't have access to a kitchen, you can, a lot of supermarkets these days actually do cooked quinoa in packets, which is totally fine. Or in the absence of that, you could also get a can of mixed beans, which will also get you the same protein as this has. But quinoa is fantastic for protein. It has all 9 of the complete proteins, which is why everyone loves it so much. Everyone's always raving about it. And there's a ton of extra vitamins and minerals as well. There's so much good stuff in quinoa, and it makes a really good base to kind of fill you up, along with all of these lovely greens and veggies that we've got here in our salad. Then moving on, we've got tomatoes. Lots of vitamin C in tomatoes, and vitamin C is fantastic for our immune system. Now, I don't know about you guys, but when I'm doing a dance weekend, I often tend to book all of the workshops, so I'm dancing all day. Sometimes there's performances in the evening, or there's going out to dinner or a hafla or something like that, and you're going to be mixing with lots of different people. Maybe you're sharing a room with one other person or 2 other people, and so that's obviously going to be a real a hotbed of different people's germs, that kind of thing. So you want a good boost to your immune system with the vitamin C. The blueberries here have also got a lot of vitamin C as well, which is another good reason for those. And they are also really high in antioxidants, which can help to prevent the free radicals which attack your cells and can be cancer causing and also cause other diseases. I have to give a shout out to my good friend in Seattle, Stacey Hoffman, who is a total inspiration for me salad wise, and blueberries and cheese, which we'll come to in a minute, were definitely from her. She makes the most amazing salads with a really simple dressing, but I've tried to replicate it a bunch of times. I never get mine to taste as good as hers, so I always get her to make me salad when I see her. So thank you, Stacey, for getting me to put blueberries in my salad, because it's really delicious. And then cheese. So apologies to all the vegans there. I do love cheese. I just love the taste, and I love to put it in salads because of that. And also it's very high in calcium as well, which again we've already mentioned, that great for your bones. I've got a really nice goat's cheese here, which is a local organic one. But obviously just pick up where you can. If you're traveling, perhaps if you're traveling to a different country, it's a nice opportunity to try some of the local produce. This is just a handful of things that I've got from my local organic grocery, but feel free to, substitute in different things, perhaps try new things that you don't get locally to you, different types of cheeses, for example, different fruits. They might make your salad more interesting if you have to be traveling as well. And what else have I got here? I have not mentioned the spring onions. Again, these are really good just for a bit of flavour, for some different variety. And again, one of the benefits there is they're really high in calcium. Again, we mentioned that's fantastic for your bone health and for developing the bones. And nuts, again, I've got walnuts and hazelnuts here. I love almonds, I love pecans, I love, I was going to say pecans then, but I'm not American. Pecan nuts. And these are really good. They have a good source of healthy fats, and also again lots of magnesium. We spoke about the magnesium with the salads. They are as in hazelnuts. Walnuts, a lot of potassium as well, so lots of good stuff there. I'm going to rummage in my fruit bowl here. The one thing I didn't bring out, avocado, one of my favourite things here. More potassium than banana, and don't get me wrong, I love my bananas. I probably won't cut this up now. We're not going to be eating till tomorrow, so I don't want it to go brown, so I'll make sure I have this to hand and I'll quickly chop this up in the morning. So that's all my bits and pieces. What I like to do literally is throw it all in the bowl. I'm not going to waste time with you guys by doing it all now, but I just wanted to give you a bit of a demonstration. And I normally just get my hands in there just to mix it all around and give it a good shake up. I have my handy pot to hand, and I'll be preparing these, so I'll be preparing 4 of them, and they should probably stay fresh until Sunday, I think. And I might need to do something else Sunday night for the rest of the intensive, which is with the amazing Jill Parker. I'm so excited to be doing her program this week called Alchemy. I'm not quite sure what to expect yet, but I think there's been a couple of iterations of it in the States so far, and what I've heard about it has been all good, and Jill is a fantastic teacher anyway, so I'm really looking forward to training with her. So looks like there've been quite a few people watching, so thank you very much for those of you who have joined me. Do feel free to pop a question in quickly if you have one, or feel free to comment as well if you have any suggestions for things that you love to put in your salads, because I am always up for trying new things, and I would love some suggestions of possibly different things. This is pretty much my staple go-to. Occasionally I'll add a few different things in or take something else out depending on what I can find. Seeds, for example, would be another option for protein and for various different vitamins and minerals, but I haven't got any of those today. So yeah, drop a comment in the box and let me know if you have any suggestions that I can use for a future salad. And that's it really. Give me a like, give me a heart. Feel free to share this video with your friends if you enjoyed it. If you want to tag anyone in there who you think might benefit from this as well, please do so. And that's it. I'm going to let you get on with your Friday. Have a great day. Oh no, one last thing. In a moment, I'm going to put a comment in the comments box for a link to my mailing list. If you are up for joining the mailing list, I'm going to send you a little PDF today with just a quick outline of this salad ingredients and what all of the benefits of them are. I've just outlined just a handful of the benefits just for you to get a rough idea. I don't want to blind you with all of the science. It's just good to know a couple of the things that are in each of these lovely ingredients, just so we know why we're eating them, to remind ourselves to keep eating them and keep adding them into our diets to have healthy bodies and be able to dance all day and all night. So whatever you're up to this weekend, have a good one. I'm going to be in the studio tomorrow, and I will see you soon. Take care. Bye bye.